Variety announced that Smashing Pumpkins frontman Billy Corgan is now the booker of TNA. So I have a lot of thoughts on that. Where's this going? Now, for those of you that don't know, Billy Corgan had his own promotion in Chicago for the last 5 years, Resistance Pro. So I'm curious, what is he going to do in Impact Wrestling? Is he going to be a big deal? What is he going to bring to the table? I'm interested to know. I think the guy has a lot of talent. Can Impact be saved at this point? I'm not sure. A lot of people have said when they left Spike TV to go to Destination America, that was a sign that the ship was sinking. I really think if Billy is going to take over on Impact Wrestling, he's going to need to rebrand, because Impact, the last couple years, seem kind of stale. Now, I'm not saying they're copying Raw, because they're not. They have more wrestling than Monday Night Raw, but at the same time, we need some new branding. I know people have been telling me for years, they need a second show. Take that second show they have in England and tweak it. More action, more undercard action. Sounds good. Now, if Billy comes in, he's going to have to fire some people. Get rid of some of those corny, performers. Add some new people. Take some guys from the indies. Put them over. And, there's a lot of openings for talent in TNA. I mean, AJ was let go. Joe quit. There's no more Hogan and Bischoff. There's a lot of, openings on that roster. I mean, they still got some great talents on that card. It's hard to see them now because, don't get me wrong, I'm an MVP fan. Bobby Lashley's pretty cool. Bobby Roode. Eric Young. Zema Ion. A lot of talent. I'm just looking to see what's next for the promotion, because honestly, this promotion, if they're not going to, bring the numbers in and start, packing auditoriums and arenas, I don't think they're going to survive much longer. I think what Billy could do is take some of his mainstream press, invite his rock and roll fans in, bring a new fan base to the product, because I think the product needs a new fan base. At this point, for the last couple years, it was 1 million viewers, and then now in Destination America, it's like 500,000 viewers, and you can't compete with Vince McMahon with 500,000 viewers. If Vince is doing a 2, you're going to have to do a 2 or a 3. And wrestling today just can't do a 2 and 3. UFC doesn't even really do, high numbers. It does, but it's a tough place to be in, actually. I love the UFC, but at the same time, I don't think it's not as entertaining as pro wrestling. It's real. It can't be. So there has to be some kind of middle ground there. It's like the UFC and pro wrestling. And then they try to say, pro wrestling takes UFC's fan base and vice versa. No, they don't. They're two very different things. Now, is there a crossover? Sure. But same time, I don't see a lot of people that were watching UFC on Spike leaving Spike because TNA left to all of a sudden go on Destination America and watch pro wrestling. I don't see it happening. I think Impact Wrestling needs a total overhaul, and this would be like the 10th time they're overhauling. So I think, as much as I love Impact, I think it's a sinking ship. I hope I'm wrong.